Hey everybody, how are you? I just realized I hit the button when I went to hit this button instead of the one on the phone, whatever. And I was trying to situate myself here at the table, but the thing is that I whacked my knee. You ever whack your knee underneath the dining room table? It is not funny. Anyway, happy Wednesday. happy Wednesday evening. You will see behind me, my tree is now decorated and it is cute. And I have the little decorations of Jack and Sally. And then I have my Hocus Pocus girls. They are over there as well. And just little things. I have my Haunted Mansion book. And that's really it. Today started on Disney Plus, the release of the Haunted Mansion movie. So it is October 4th. And so it begins. So probably tonight at some point, being that I still have Disney Plus until December 24th, even though the account is now set. They did contact me by email saying the account is now over, but you still have until December 24th. Because you know what? The year is paid up. You might as well give it to me, right? Okay. God forbid you credit me back money, but that's okay. We'll just survive with this. So I will probably be giving it a chance tonight. I'm going to have my tree lit. I'm going to have the lights out, and I'm going to put the Haunted Mansion on TV. I'm probably going to get like a hot chocolate or something and sit and watch the movie. I'm going to give it a chance. It just goes to sometimes show, like, never really listen to somebody on the outside. I mean, you can listen to reviews and stuff the best way you want, but at the same time, use your best judgment on what you feel, unless you're seeing it for yourself, okay? Had a lovely day yesterday with my hubby. He's inside sleeping now. He's getting ready for tomorrow, but why am I yelling? The door is shut. While that's happening, we had a nice day yesterday. I went, let's go backtrack for yesterday morning. Shop Disney. Oh yes, wonderful Shop Disney. Shop Disney sent me a birthday gift of 20% off, and they do that every year. They send you a birthday code gift and you get 20% off. There are catches to this, however. This is how the day started. I got an email from a friend saying that the Figment bag popped up on Shop Disney. Oh, this was the first time that I'm seeing the Figment bag on Shop Disney, and that 3 a.m. jammy, which totally went haywire, like 2 minutes after 3, or 59 seconds before 3. But anyway, I saw it. So I went to, now on Shop Disney, they give you, like, after taxes, they give you the Ship Magic code if you want to use it, which would be for free shipping. Okay, because I know darn well you can't combine shipping. Okay, I know this. You can't combine a coupon with other coupons. We know that. God forbid if Disney did this and just do something nice. So I says, you know what? I'm probably not going to use the Ship Magic right now. I'm just going to use the 20% off. I mean, it really didn't add up to much. I think the Ship Magic would have been cheaper. But I wanted to use my 20%. So I put it toward the bag, and won't you know, it is invalid to use on that purchase. Okay, fine. I tried the other Mickey bag, which was the Partners, the Disney World Partners bag. It's a nice bag. I'll be honest with you, I'm not really crazy about the silhouette on the front of it. But if they gave me the 20% off, I would have probably hightailed Figment and went for that one. Okay, so I tried either bag. Either bag's giving me the same thing. Okay. Then I had my hand on the Starbucks Nightmare Before Christmas cup. That showed up. I says, okay. I got rid of the other 2 bags. I cleared my cart. I refreshed, and I went back in, and I went to do the Starbucks. Again, nothing. So what are you giving me 20% off for, Disney? What are you giving a birthday thing of 20% off? Now, you can't combine. You should be able to do this because if it's your birthday code. You should be able to use the 20% off and the Ship Magic. How's that? Let's try that one, Disney, okay? Because let me tell you something. You know what I did? I wound up scrapping everything. Now I don't want your bags, and I don't want your cup. How's that? Okay? I don't like the fact that you give somebody something, but yet I feel forced to buy something that I really didn't want. That's probably an old thing that I really don't want. nothing on a sale item, which that would be out because you do have a lot of sales. And then I can't even have what I really would want, which would have been maybe the Figment bag. It would have been cute. My husband says maybe I could purchase that for your birthday. I said no to it. That's it. Now that coupon, that 20% coupon, you just screwed it up, Disney. Thanks. Thanks. Because you're giving me ice in the winter. Let's put it that way. You wouldn't give me a glass of water if I was on a desert. Let's put it that way. Okay? It just sucks all around. So then, yeah, you can take your 20% coupon and shove it where the sun don't shine. Okay? Because see, now I don't want it. Now you get nothing from me. Okay? That's it. So after that little ordeal, my poor husband's tried to talk me into something. I says, no, I wanted what I wanted, and they wouldn't finagle and give me that, and that's fine. One more thing that I would like to do, however, is maybe possibly call them. My husband suggested calling. I didn't try this. So maybe when I, come down from my little, pissed off, pissantty mood, maybe I'll do that. I had 48 hours before this of a terrible, terrible migraine. And it really did a number on me. I have not had a migraine in a couple of months. And that's unusual for me, but this one that hit, this one was probably the one that it was waiting for, that it was waiting to hit, and the upchucking didn't help. So I was like out like 48 plus hours that I really wasn't feeling well. I wasn't really on the computer at all. I didn't want to be bothered with anything or anybody, but I do appreciate your well wishes and everything. Thank you so much for doing that, for the people who did know. I appreciate it. I just, when I get sick or something like that, I'm by myself. I want to just, try and heal and do better. Aspirins weren't working. Food, I couldn't even look at food. All I could drink was ginger ale, but ginger ale was, coming up. It was, literally repeating and then some. But things like that. So I appreciate it, everybody. But I am starting to feel better. Yesterday was literally the first day that I felt a little better in the morning. It wasn't, like the computer thing on here with the Shop Disney, that started. I was getting my attitude back. So my husband and I, we forgot that. He says, well, what are you going to get for your birthday? I said, nothing from Disney. Do me a favor. Get me nothing from Disney. Let's put it that way. And treat yourself to the 20% off of the nothing, because that's basically what it seems like, So moving on from that, we decided to go, we had breakfast yesterday morning. I didn't have my usual 2 sunny side eggs. I usually have 2 sunny side eggs, potatoes, the home fries, the hash brown, whatever they are, potatoes, and toast. I decided to have a scrambled egg instead of the other egg that's with the yolk, sunny side up. I thought maybe that would have been a little bit better for my stomach, but I didn't finish it all. And that's very unlikely for me not to finish breakfast like that, because I could wipe out that whole plate. It's a delicious plate every Tuesday. Me and my husband have that every Tuesday at the diner, but I just didn't feel like it. Usually I have also a to-go cup. She gives me a to-go cup, or I bring my own cup, because what it is that during the serving, she'll give me a pot of hot water and she'll give my husband a pot of hot coffee. And I usually take the rest of the coffee and pour it into my to-go cup, and I take that coffee with me. But she says, you're going to have your to-go cup, Maureen? I says, no, please, no, not today. And she says, I thought something was wrong. So as the day progressed, it wasn't too bad. So it was getting better. So we left breakfast. My husband was still perturbed that I did that thing with the shop. He says, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I says, the coupon's invalid with anything I pick, I said. And I says, they're giving me the free shipping, but, then the bag would have still been the $88 because it's an $88 bag. Okay, it would have been flat rate $88. But I still wanted the 20% off. So I said, you're going to give me a sale. Give me a sale. And give me a sale of what I want, Okay. So we then go to, he says, I'd like to go to the mall. I says, oh, great. Go to the mall. So I got him into Primark. Now, I wasn't there at Primark in a few days because I wasn't feeling well. I really wanted to go because the first day that I did get sick, I woke up with it. It was a gorgeous, gorgeous day. It has been gorgeous. It has been in the 80s in October. So I love this. I really do. So it has still been in the 80s. I'll take it. This was the most gorgeous day, and I had to lay in bed all day. It was terrible for me. It was really hurting my feelings and everything. But we got to Primark yesterday, and lo and behold, because I'm not there for 2 days at Primark, what did Primark come out with? New bags. I went, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I says to my husband, want to give me something for my birthday? I present the new Minnie Mouse bag from Primark. Is this not a gorgeous bag? Now, I have somewhat of a pattern like this on 2 different bags from Primark, but it's okay because this is fully Minnie Mouse, and I don't have a real true Minnie Mouse bag with just Minnie Mouse on it. So this is really cool. I love the ears in the front and the ears in the back. I'm sorry, the bow in the front. The bow in the front and the ears in the back. I love that she has her name on the plaque. It has a front pocket, very big front pocket, as you can see. Let's check out the inside of the bag. Now, at this point, my husband is looking at me with this, like, face on him. And I says, don't look at me. I says, believe me, I'm more happy with what I have right now in my hand. I'm more happy. Okay, this tag is gotten in my way. Okay, here we go. Let me open this. Let's take this out. Okay, there doesn't really seem to be anything in it, but it has Minnie Mouse, Disney Minnie Mouse, and it does have a zippered pocket. Zipper pocket! And all in all, the bag is 21 bucks. And it's smaller than a Loungefly, as you can see, so it is. But you know what? And I mean this from the heart, and I told because my husband's still kind of like, even his mom, years before, like when she would buy you something, she'd buy you something very special, and she'd listen to you, and she'd listen to the things that people would like, and sure enough, at the end of your Christmas or your birthday, you would get that gift, because she listened, she paid attention, she was always very, wanted to make a person happy on a holiday or their birthday. She was very big on that, my mother-in-law. I'm gonna cry. She was very big on that. And I felt that my husband was kind of like, I know it's his mom, so he would kind of have that trait. He says, but this is all you want? I says, yes, I am happy with this. One year, I will say this, and I'm just going to bring this up, for Christmas. I wanted, because I lived with my in-laws, when I was married, we lived with my in-laws. One year she asked me, she says, what would you, were you thinking, what would you like maybe for your birthday? So I said, you know what I would like? New bedding. I would like a new comforter set with sheets. And she looked at me and went, oh, what the hell? She says, I says, no, do you see me laugh? I'm not kidding. This is what I would like. I'm always the one that picks like a unique gift. I've always been something that I could use, something that would last a long time, and it really did. It lasted me quite a few years. So like this, my husband's looking at me, and it just reminded me of my mother-in-law. He says, are you shitting me right now? I said, no, I'm not. I said, I promise. I said, this is what I enjoy. Really, I swear, from the heart. And this bag was 21 bucks. But if that wasn't bad enough, I says, okay. And then I saw something else. Let's just shimmy this over. Then I saw something. I went, oh. He said, what? I says, they have the mini crossbody to match. I'm going to get myself the mini crossbody. He says, oh, you got to be kidding me. I said, no, please. This is what I like. And again, it has the bow. I love the bow, and I love the ears. I think that is so cute. I really do. So now I have the matching set. This is my birthday gift. And I'm very happy. This is for myself, and this one was 12 bucks. So you got 21 for the backpack and 12 for this. Now that makes a great gift, in my opinion, totally. And I am ecstatic because I didn't think this was gonna. We walked in on this. And I says, wait a minute, I've only been gone 2 days, and they wind up with new bags. I'm so excited, really. So that was cool. And my husband's still like, okay. I said, no, I'm serious. So moving on from that situation, I'm happy. I got my bags, and oh my God, I'm so excited. And they did, by the way, they also had the big weekender bag, and that was $27. So the whole set was at Primark. But you know me, I don't pick the weekender bag. I don't need big bags. So I am ecstatic for that. Okay, now my husband wanted to go to the mall for a reason, and my husband wanted to go to the mall. See, our phone, T-Mobile, we have T-Mobile, and our phone contract is up, and our phones for the past 2 years are now paid for. So we have, you know, the one I'm speaking to you on right now is the iPhone 12 Pro Max, which is what me and my husband have, both same phone, 250, what is it? 250 gigs, what is it? 254 gigs, whatever it is. So anyway, we have that. So my husband decided he wanted to go into T-Mobile to just ask maybe a few questions, which I already knew what was coming, because, you know, his birthday is going to be in November. So I guess this was his birthday gift to himself, and that's great. And it should be. So I am now a stickler for, like, budget conscious. I want to, you know, I'm checking out numbers. I'm the one that wants to, you know, make sure that everything stays at least the same level. At least, I mean, it does help when you're budget conscious to do that. I don't know, maybe it's the age I'm becoming. I'm just a little bit more what do you call that, fickle. But you know what, I want to watch my funds, I want to watch my numbers, because people do tend to kind of, and you know, they don't realize what they're doing at that point. You know, I have friends that do that. I was like, really? You got, oh, she says, I don't know where the money went. She says, you know, I says, well, how much you got for the end of the month? Well, nothing. Okay. Thank God I don't live with you. But anyhow, so we went into T-Mobile and our contracts were okay. We spoke to a wonderful manager. He was great, Steve. Steve set my husband up, sat there and figured out the numbers with my husband, how much the bill would be. Now, the phone would be a trade-in, 256 gig. That's what it is. We both have 256 iPhone 12 Pro Max, okay? So my husband was looking at the 15 Pro Max, okay? Also still 256 gig. So he's figuring out the numbers, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like a trade-in. You would get, okay, you're entitled with this new plan that you would get. You would be getting $1,000. You know, they pay up the $1,000 for the phone, blah, blah, blah. And that was nice, okay? T-Mobile right now is having a special. Go in and check if you have your phones set to, you know, if you're at the end of your contract. It, you know, it doesn't hurt to ask what are the deals that are happening now. Okay, so we got a new contract and everything. Now, my husband now looks at me and he says, what are you going to do with yours? I says, I'm keeping mine. I really had no intention on doing the 15. At least not now. I was going to wait until maybe after, like, Christmas. Maybe they would have a sale, or maybe they would have a different kind of a contract for me or something. It's just anything. Well, my husband says, but you're under my contract. He says, it's a family share plan. I said, yeah, no, I know that. My thing is that I've been having situations with the 256 gig. It's constantly running out of room. I mean, I was doing a video the other day. What was it, before the migraine, and it ran out of, it literally stopped in the middle of the, I had to shoot the video again, which none of you know, but because it ran out of room. I said, what the hell are you talking about, ran out of room? I don't have nothing in the phone. Okay, maybe pictures, but that's about it. Okay. I says to him, the manager, I says, you know, does that phone come in 128? My husband looks at me and goes, wait a minute, wait, you're going backwards. What do you want in 128? I says, because you know what, it's going to run out of room anyway. And besides, you realize that when you do get, you know, when you have a contract with your phone, the more gigabytes that you buy, you know, the phone that has more gigabytes, you know, your bills do go up. I'm trying to keep the bill at a set pace. I was playing a game with myself. So the manager says to me, well, no, Maureen, we're all on a friendly basis now. That's Steve, my husband's Joe, and I'm Maureen. Well, no, you know what, Maureen? He says, no. He says, but the iPhone 15 Pro, the phone that's below the Max, has a 128 gig. Now, I'm not into small phones. The phone that's the Pro Max is the same size as the one I have now. I like big phones. I like big phones. I like big phone cases. I pull the phone out. It's right in front of me. I want to see it. I want to, you know, I want to read it. And I have an eye problem anyway. So my fonts are a little bit bigger. I had to adjust them, you know, to make them a little bit bigger so that I could really see things, you know, because I do a lot on the phone, as you guys know. I mean, I'll even answer you on YouTube on my phone from the YouTube app. That's how I get in touch, which is so quick. Okay. And I get all my notifications. So if somebody's acting wrong or somebody's not acting right, you know, they're gone within a matter of seconds. That's how I do it, because I'm aware of everything. So I walked over and I looked at the, you know, the difference between, obviously, the Pro Max. I mean, it was a gorgeous phone for me. My 12 here, my 12 Pro Max is a gorgeous phone. Our phones are in pristine condition. They were already appraised from T-Mobile's. That's why we're doing the $1,000 on each. He says, your phones are great. He says, God bless you. So the thing is, my husband's getting the Pro Max, and I decided to go backwards. My husband was trying to like really not to. I said, no, but you know what? I said, the bill will come down a little bit more. I said, if I'm only on a 128 gig. I'm a little worried, however, a little concerned, and I really didn't say that much because of my eyes. Now, I know the phone is maybe 1.5 inches smaller than the Pro Max. The one I'm getting is the 15 Pro. There may be a little bit more difference in the mechanism, which I watched reviews already on YouTube. I'm looking at the differences between the two phones. You know, we've done our homework also. We've been doing that because I knew what my husband was already going to do. I had no set in my mind. But Steve, the manager, decided, he said, well, you know what, Maureen? He says, if I can do the two phones today, he says, I don't want to push anything. He says, it's up to you. He says, but you both are up for a great deal. He says, by the time, if you wait now, he says, and let him do what he's doing now, you may not get this deal. Now, I don't know if that's you know, me, I know people have to sell things, and I don't know if it's kind of like a con job, but he didn't really sound that way. And usually I am very much on top of people who like to talk themselves. You know, like to talk you into things and like to convince themselves that they're doing a great job and like to convince the customer in buying crap that they really don't need. This, I'll be honest with you, was not the case. So I felt a little bit more confident. I said, well, you know what, Steve? I says, the only thing is, he says, you don't want a 256. I said, no, you know what? I said, I run out of room anyway. I said, you could, right now, that phone, the 12 Pro Max, could literally go up to 1 terabyte. But it goes up to 256, 512, and then 1 terabyte. I mean, a 1 terabyte, your phone bill would be at least $300 a month. You realize this, right? Okay. I try to keep the phone bill on the same rate. So we're going to be getting a lot of credit. I'm getting a $260 credit on mine. He's getting a $260 credit on his. So we won't be able to have a phone bill, thank goodness, for the next at least 2 months. Because that first, you know, the monies that they do give you back partial for the phone is going on your bill. Years ago, like 2 years ago, they used to give you like a gift card for the remainder, and then you could just spend it whichever way you want. You could buy some. I took mine to the store. I went to Primark with my gift card. But anyway, that was 2 years ago. But now they put it toward the bill, which I think is wonderful anyway. So you know what? If I don't have a phone bill for the next 2 months, so be it. We're good. Yeah, so I'm getting the 15 Pro and he's getting the 15 Pro Max. Okay. There is a difference in the camera. I'm eager to see about the camera because it's supposed to be 48 megapixel. Anytime I buy a phone, I'm very interested in the camera. Okay, his mechanism on his, obviously it's bigger. He does have a different sort of lens. I knew I was going to get chipped out of the lens, but you know what? That's okay. I'm willing to sacrifice. See, I am a good wife. I see some people like these memes on Instagram, and I don't know if it's joking, and I'm just going to say this, take a minute to do this, because I don't know if it's joking. I don't know if you guys are being serious, or I don't know what goes on behind closed doors in somebody else's house because it's not about business, but if you're trying to make it funny, I don't really laugh at those things. I'm kind of serious. I'm like, wow, I hope her husband has a great sense of humor. But does your husband even see the videos? I don't know what she's doing. But I saw a meme the other day, as a matter of fact. There's a woman sitting at the computer. She's got her mini ears on, and she's, and you see the words over her head like, just came back from Disney. My husband wants to know why the credit card is being charged so much because she's already booking another Disney trip. That was the whole joke. And I'm like, are you serious? And like, God bless your husband, but I can't even joke about something like that. I just don't feel right about that. I mean, it's funny, but then it's not funny. And they're always joking. These women are joking about their credit card bills, and their bills are going up, and book another trip. And I'm like, are you serious? Is it really real, or are you just joking? Please tell me that you're joking. Okay. So, anyway, that was yesterday. So that, I guess that's considered another birthday. He says, you know what? He says, happy birthday. I was so, well, happy birthday. You came in here for the phone. Happy birthday. I wasn't supposed to do this. But it's okay, he says, because we got a clean contract. We got a new contract now for the next 2 years. So hopefully I'd be happy with it. I don't see why not. I love the 12 Pro Max. Never thought I was going to love an iPhone. I was a Samsung chick all the way since, you know what? I was buying the phone cards. I was buying minutes on my first Samsung phone. I had a Samsung Nokia phone. And I was buying, you used to buy the cards, the rechargeable cards. You used to buy the minutes. So I was like getting 60 minutes a month. That's what I was using a month when I was starting back in the early, late 90s, like 98, 99. Yeah, I was doing that. Then I wound up to a Samsung flip phone. Then I wound up to I think it was the Razor phone. I had one of those. I mean, I could think of all the phones years ago, but the Samsung phones now, they're basically doing the same thing as an iPhone, but I just don't like the style of the Samsung phones, because one actually folds down. I was playing with that one in the store. I was trying to fold it. I skeeve it just to feel the middle of it. As it closes, I was doing this to it. As it was closing, I was skeeving it. It was like, this screen is going to pop or break or something. I don't know. I don't understand Samsung's ways right now. I was also interested in looking at the Google Pixel, but do I want to go back to an Android again? So I was very comfortable with Android. But my husband 2 years ago, talked me into this phone, and we did it. So I was like, all right, might as well stay. One of the reasons why I do like an Apple iPhone, and I'm going to tell you this, is because of the Disney phone cases and the things that I can do with my Apple Watch. I could do my watch bands, and I could set, they have the Disney faces on the Apple. Disney and Apple are, hand in hand like that in a way. So I do enjoy those type of things. I'm already looking on Amazon because I do need a new phone case now. I says like, okay, now I'm going from a bigger case now to a smaller case, and I'm like, oh God. And I just bought that Stitch case, and I love my Stitch case, and I love my Mickey and Minnie. You guys know my phone cases. So I'm going to be sad to lose them, really. iPhone 12 Pro Max. So our phones would be coming in the mail sometime either between the 11th and the 25th. So around my birthday, which is good, and my mommy's birthday is October 25th. Rest in peace. So I'll watch me get the phone on her birthday. I was thinking of that. That would be cute. Just thinking of you, Mommy. Yeah, so that's really it. That was our day, and had no idea to get a new phone. But like I said, it is going to be the smaller phone. So I hope my eyes. I'll just have to sit and play with it and adjust it a little bit. I basically know what I'm doing now around an iPhone, so it's pretty much good. Okay, anybody else got the new iPhone? Let me know how you like it, and which one do you have? Because they have 4 phones. They have the iPhone 15, they have the iPhone 15 Plus, which that's almost the same size as the 12. I should have asked on that. I'm not going to lie to you. I never asked on the Plus. I went from the iPhone 15 Pro and then the Pro Max, so I'm in between. I think it'll be fine. Okay, people. I'm going to end here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to turn out all the lights later. I'm going to put on the Disney Plus, and I'm going to see if I could check out Haunted Mansion tonight. I'm going to do that while I still have Disney Plus until December 24th, 2023. All right. God bless you. Take care, everyone. Love to all. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.